Okay, guys, I think we're ready to go. Yay! Sorry, guys, I ran into some technical difficulties as always. Go figure. Computer wanted to troll. Okay, so what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another NBA live stream, and we got the play-in round starting off today. As I look to get everything situated here. Freaking OBS wants to troll. So we got the Magic and the Hawks. It's 2-2. Got to get the scoreboard up. Paolo in the corner against Trae for three. Missed. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okay, let's get the Gamecast thing up. So 4-2 Atlanta. Onyeka Okongwu, Risache, Ging, Gang, Young and Daniels on the floor for the Hawks. And let's get the scoreboard up. There we are. Okay, there we go. Gay. All right, gotta move the viewer count down a little bit. There we go. Okay, we're all set. Sorry, I'm a tad late, gay. Whoa, I'm a tad bit late, guys. Three in the corners. No good again by Orlando. Paolo back to Wagner. Pull up. Missed again. Rebounded by the Hawks. And it's taken away by Wagner. Here comes Paolo up and in. He missed it, but he's fouled. Two shots coming up for Paolo Banchero. Again, on the floor for the Atlanta Hawks. It's Okongwu, Risache, Gay, Young, and Daniels for the Hawks. For the Magic, it's Paolo, Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter Jr., Corey Joseph, and KCP. First free throw, good. Travis Hunter to a superstar. Yes, he is. Suns privately admitted they made a mistake by not involving Durant earlier in the trade process at the deadline. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Free throw number 2 is good. 6-4 Atlanta. Winner of this game, of course, faces off against the Celtics in the first round as the 7th seed. Floater is up and missed. Rebound put up and in for Gay. That's literally his name. It's Gay. It's just a weird way to say it or spell it. Looks like it says Gay. Emphasis. And we have a 3-second violation on Trae Young. And somewhere in Cleveland, Jared Allen's like, yeah. Because that's how he always was. Yeah. So, one free throw coming up. And for KCP. It's 8-5 Atlanta. Here comes the inbound of Wagner up top. Nice screen. Drives in, up, and he got it. That's Franz Wagner. Very tenacious defensive team is the Magic. Missed the floater from Trae. Back come the Magic. Here's Banchero. Here's the Wagner. Up top, Joseph. Banchero. KCP missed the 3. Back the other way comes Trae Young. Trae got fouled. That'll be on Franz. Luckily, I already went through like the history between these two teams in my preview stream because OBS likes to troll me a lot lately. And yeah. Gotta love when OBS trolls. Drive up and in and missed it. KCP with the rejection. Paolo up ahead. Joseph almost blocked on his end, but they put it in anyway. Corey Joseph. No Jalen Suggs. He's done for the year, as is Mo Wagner. Here's Young. Passed on the baseline's out of bounds. Yeah, Mo Wagner got hurt during a time when the Magic literally lost all three of their star players for a period of time. First it was Paolo, and then it was the Wagner twins. Of course, Franz is back. He's been very good for them, too. Up top, Risachet goes up and gets the two. That was Dyson. I don't think that was Zachary. That's Dyson Daniels. That's what happens when you don't watch a team a whole lot. You don't know who's who. Okay, there's Zachary. Zachary, Risachet. Missed it. Oh my god. Wee. Dyson Daniels, DPOY candidate right here. Here's Trae. Oh, it's freezing in here. Oh. Trae against Paolo. Drive. Weird pass. Okongwu got to put it up. Okongwu at the buzzer. Not even close. 24-second violation. Yeah, Risachet. Zachary, Risachet. Oh. Things I do to make a stream fun, right? Oh my god, the Guardians scored. Oh my god, the Guardians scored. Oh. Oh. Banchero drives inside, goes up, and he missed it, but he's fouled. Son Gay. Mohammed Gay. Timeout Magic. Yeah. Oh, what? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I mean, Rays, look what you just said earlier in the chat. Let Paolo sit your buttocks to the ground. Hey, yo. Oh, my God. Oh, I see what you're doing in the chat. Okay. I had to read it a little bit more. It's like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. All right. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. So we'll see who the first substitutions will be for each team. Of course, the Hawks, as you know, they got George Niang and Karis LeVert. Now, they also lost Jalen Johnson for the year, which was a big, big loss on their end. Of course, they gave us DeAndre Hunter. Practically nothing. Very gracious for that. I really am. Very thankful for that. Because without that, I don't know where this team would be right now. Check on the NHL just to see what's popping over there. Because, of course, the Blue Jackets are in the midst of a fight for their lives. And they are scoreless after one. Okay. Oh, brother. Remember, if they need a win in regulation. Anything else, and they're cooked. So, yeah. Hey, yo. What are we doing today, though, guys? Are we ready for another year of NBA playoffs? Now, if you're wondering where was I last year, well, I was actually around. I did quite a few games early on. You notice I dropped off the face of the earth. And you may have been wondering why. Where was I? Well, my computer decided it had enough, and it revolted against me. It's the weirdest thing ever. Because I literally could not sign into my internet. I could not connect at all to my internet. I could log into the computer itself, but it was useless because I couldn't get my Wi-Fi connected. It was weird. The weirdest thing ever. Never experienced that before, ever. I mean, at first, a couple years ago, I had a problem where I couldn't sign in to my computer. Got that fixed. We good. Last year, freaking log into my Wi-Fi. Made my computer essentially worthless. Great ideas for Panthers pick. So Silver is in for Trae Young. That's the first substitution for the Hawks. The Magic bench doesn't really have a whole lot of scary players. Games missed. Mo Wagner, 52. Jalen Suggs, 47. Paolo, 36. Franz, 22. And Cole Anthony, 15. Shots coming for Paolo. Free throw. Good. And Caleb Houston will enter for Franz. So that's the first substitution for the Magic. It's Caleb Houston. 10-10. One more free throw. There's Mo Wagner talking to Jonathan Isaac. Free throw is up and good. 6:52 to go in the first. Here is the Hawks bringing it up. Spins. Daniels up top. Threes. Good for Okongwu. Big O. Actually played with the Ball brothers once upon a time in high school. In case you didn't know. Pretty cool fact. Yeah. Went to college at USC too. He's pretty good. Here's pass inside. Kick out. Good passing. My God, here's KCP. Open three. Good. Nice little sidestep, too, to get open. 6:09 to go. Jalen Suggs is loving it. Here's Karras. Drives. Goes up. All contorted, and he gets the shot to fall. 6 minutes to go in the first. 15-14 Hawks. Paolo. Drive. Goes up. Great defense and a takeaway off that miss. Here's Karras. Spins. Goes up and he missed it off the side. All right, back comes the Magic. Banchero goes up, draws the foul. And there'll be 2 more shots coming for Paolo. What I'm interested in is when George Niang comes in. Because once upon a time, a while back, Niang and Banchero got into a little talking match. I want to see if they do that again here. So 2 shots coming up for Paolo. You see Corey Joseph head into the bench, so Anthony Black will be checking in for him. This is the first. There's Jalen Johnson on the Hawks side. He was having an amazing year, and then he got hurt. Brutal stuff. Boston Daniels takes a seat for Trae Young. There's George. And here's the second free throw. Good. Ties it up at 15. 5:31 to go in the first. Back comes the Hawks. Here's LeVert. Over. 3 ball. No good. Rebounded by Paolo. Back comes the Magic. Banchero, Carter, Caldwell Pope, Houston, and Black for the Magic. Houston over to KCP. I don't recognize Anthony Black without the bushy hair. Pull up for 2 as an air ball, but saved by Black, and it's good. Wow. Okongwu, Risache, Gay, Young, and LeVert. Block. Damn. He's like, get out of here, bum. For you, bro. 3. Oh, for Black. Hey, yo, this dude blocked Trae Young and then hit a three. Oh, damn. Timeout, Hawks. Damn. Black with the block and the tray? Who is screaming at Paolo? I thought I was the only one that heard that. I was like, yo, am I hearing something? Yeah. Someone literally out there screaming at Paolo when he's shooting free throws. Like, what side are you on, fool? Damn. Like, they're in Orlando. Why are you screaming at Paolo? Unless you're a opposing fan, which that'd be a tough situation to be in. An Atlanta fan, which Atlanta, again, not too far from Orlando. So I could understand, but that's tough, man. Follow airball. Who do I want to win? I mean, Trae Young and company would definitely put up a fight against Boston. I said I think Orlando wins. Yeah. But honestly, it'd be funny as hell to see Atlanta try to go up against Boston. Right? And the also because there would be the chance that if they take out Boston, they face New York. We get Trae Young versus New York again. Because they hate each other. He trolled the hell out of them a couple years ago. I kind of want to beat the Magic 2 playoffs in a row like LeBron did to the Wizards back in the day. Exactly, too. I could see that. Again, just to refresh a friendly reminder, you lose tonight. It's not all over, but you got to win the 8th place game against the winner of tomorrow's game, Chicago and Miami. Honestly, a battle of Florida, right? A battle of Florida for a chance to face Cleveland would be kind of funny. Orlando versus Miami. So it's like, I'm not gonna lie, Orlando and Boston would go hard. That could be like a 6-gamer. Keep underestimate Orlando. I believe they actually smoked Boston earlier this year. The only problem I have with Orlando is they can't freaking score for crap. They are solely defense. Because they can't score for crap. I mean, y'all do remember what we did to them, what we did to Orlando in their house a while back, right? We unloaded the clip on them suckers. Straight up. Except Rudy says, please pray for your Cowboys. Why? What happened? Is it about Micah Parsons? You afraid they're not going to be able to keep him? That's tough. Imagine not being able to extend your star pass rusher. Couldn't be my team. All right, so we are back to action here in a second. So there's Trae. No substitutions coming out of this timeout. Here's Rissache. Levert up top for Trae. Young, screened. Corner. Here's Levert. Kick out. Rissache misses the 3. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Atlanta. There's Coach Mosley. He's actually done a pretty good job with the Magic. Got them in the playoffs, right? Took us to 7 games. Their offense is just so... They don't scare nobody on offense. Especially if your team has the firepower to match them. The defense is stifling, though. Hey, no good. KCP gets it back, though. Inside and Carter. Oh, rough fall. Got fouled. Wendell Carter Jr. You have to wonder, though, what if they still had Vucevic on this team? That would have been banger. But then again, it's like, who knows what would have happened? What else would have happened? Right? Like, what if they would have still had Aaron Gordon? Nah, that would not work out. No. All right, so free throw coming up, and he missed it. Terrence Mann is in for Risachet. Niang enters for Gay, and Harris is in for KCP. Again, loser of this game is not done, but they must win the 8th place game, obviously. Otherwise, they're eliminated. 4:01 to go in the first. Free throw is up and good for Carter. So Carter gets on the board in the scoring department. His first point. That's awkward. Getting 1 point. Here's Mann. Drives inside. Goes up. Misses. Saved, though, by Okongwu. And there's a tie-up. 3:43 to go. Three left. We have a jump ball. That's weird. A jump ball. Huh. Maybe they didn't know who would get the ball. That's a rarity. Damn. On the left circle. Free throw. Oh, nope. Get the jump ball. LeVert drives up, fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Of course, for any Hawks fans who are like wondering, how did I feel about Karras when he was a Cav? Well, he was very agitating at times. You didn't know what kind of Karras you were going to get. I always joked around talking about the wheel of LeVert. Free throw number 1 is missed. Like, one game you're going to get prime Jordan. The next game you're going to get freaking washed ass Jordan Poole. Like, horrible Jordan Poole. Chucking up shots and missing everything. So, Johnson's in the game now. Free throws missed again. Rebound. Goes up. Missed it. Isaac's in the game for the Magic. Here's a drive. Banchero kind of trapped. Goes inside. Up and in. Beautiful find for Anthony Black. Underneath. Orlando's starting to get a little something going here. Wow. Drive. LeVert kicks it out. Niang. Floater. Missed. Rebounded. Isaac. Gives it off. Here's Banchero. Oh my God, against Niang. Oh joy. Drives. Oh, nice pass. Isaac. Been in for 2. Wow. 25-15. It's Hawks are 0 for 8 from the field since they started 7 for 12. Yeesh. Up top, here's Trae Young. The lob inside, up, and finds Dominic Barlow for the layup. First basket in a while. Wow. Banchero gets bumped and draws the foul. Wow, we actually got out of that inning without giving up a run. Logan Allen working magic. Okay. Subtanyo says, evening, everybody. How you doing? Orlando has no offense. If JB actually knew offense, we would have swept, or gentlemen swept him. True. Yeah. By the way, Duquan, shout out to you for the subscription. Let me actually make sure the alert thing is good. Oh, wait. How about if I put the alert box right here? Let's replay the alert. Yes, sir. There it is. Daquan. Hit Daquan. Hey. Hey, hey, yes, sir. Pull up is good. By the way, did you hear the yes, sir? Because it's showing on the voice bar. Turned on this desktop audio to see if it works. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't. This way y'all can hear it. No good again, man. They are. These two teams are probably going to get swept playing like this by Boston, no matter who it is. Paulo. Black to Paulo. Black. Pass inside. Isaac. Lost it. Kick out. Pull up is good. For Cole Anthony. Wow. Okay. Here's Levert. Kick out. Trae. Underneath. Lost it. Yeets the ball in the air. And then Isaac turns it over. Here's the three for Niang, and he missed it. Oh, God. Niang shooting bricks. Oh, boy. Back comes the Magic. Paolo stops in his tracks, almost traveled. Isaac! Three is missed. Dude, these two teams are going to get smoked by the freaking Celtics doing this garbage. Oh, my God. Here's Man. Gives it off to Niang. Here's Levert for three. No. My God. Oh, my goodness. Here's Banchero. Banchero. Up top. Corner three. For Gary Harris. 15-point lead for the Magic. They have gone on a nice little run here at the end of the first. Up and missed again. Oh my God, these bozos can't hit a damn thing. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Dude, the freaking Hawks stink. The freaking Raptors should have been able to catch these guys because at least they would have been interesting. And quickly in them. Maybe Ingram. And there's a steal. And at the buzzer. No, not even close. And after one, it is 32-17, Orlando Magic. Damn. Brian Anderson on the broadcast. Magic closed the quarter on an 18-2 run. Holy ass, Batman. Wow. 18-2 run to end the quarter. Holy poverty. Holy feeble, Batman. That, my friends, is feebility personified in basketball. They're trying to build a new house in Orlando for their vacation because they want to go home. Just a reminder, though. Remember, they have to play one more game. Yeah. Except instead of facing the Celtics, they would be trying to play for a chance to face the Cavs. Which, honestly, if you're the Hawks, I think you'd rather face the Cavs because, I mean, yeah, we're damn good, but we are prone to going on funks. But then again, you got to think about it. The reason why we went on those funks is because of the amount of games we played and the fact that it took a toll. There was a stretch. We had like 18 games in like 34 days. So, of course, the offense would fluster. The only hope for whoever we face in the first round is, oh my God, Werenski. Let's go. Got an assist. Who scored? I swear, if it's Marchenko who scored, I'm going to friggin' laugh because I got rid of him in my fantasy league. Swear to God, if it's him, I'm going to laugh. Play the Bulls, says Tribe. Feel that. Yeah. Let me see who scored in this freaking game over here. Because Werenski got an assist. Let's see. Mountain Dew. Fat. Oh. Freaking Fabro scored. All right, then. Monahan got an apple. an assist, and Wierenski got an assist. All right, then. Something from my beautiful learn, we match. Wow. Discover cashback match. We'll take them. Welcome to the little shop of street magics. Magical. 13 pastry prodigies will create stunning sweets. It's exactly. It's perfect. Now that's right magic. Jackets are winning. Remember, they need a win in regulation to stay alive. And my God, let me tell you, if the freaking Canes do their business tomorrow and they beat the Canadiens, that would mean it would be all up to Thursday. It all would come down to Thursday for the Blue Jackets. They beat the Islanders. If they take care of business tonight, they beat the Islanders. They're in the playoffs. The Habs lose tomorrow. All right, so Daniels back out there. Here's a 3 in the corner. Missed it. Wow. Back the other way. Here comes the Magic. Up top, here's Franz. Black coming over for a screen. Here's a drive. Goes up. Got blocked by the Barlow. Damn. Damn, Barlow. Up in the end. Gets the 2. Wow. All right, then. And here's Anthony. Up top for Isaac. Gives it off to Black. Joseph. So it's Harris. Step back is good. 34-19. Daniels misses. Here comes the Magic back the other way. Drive. Goes up. Missed it. But somehow saved. Anthony. Nice pass up and in for Wagner. 36-19. Back the other way, and it's blocked. Well, they're going to count it. All right. Freaking YouTube, freaking Twitter being so ass right now. Of course. I'm shocked. Let's get physical. Physical. About to get physical. Physical. Hey. 3 is missed. Back comes the Hawks. Here's Daniels. Kicks it out. Cross court. Right back to the end. Corner 3 is a miss. Classic. Taken by Wagner. Franz Wagner. Here's Franz. Harris. Drives. Was blocked. It was blocked. Damn, Barlow. Damn, Dominic. Sheesh. Trae. And up and fouled. 2 shots coming for Trae Young. All right. 2 shots coming for Trae. Fouls on Anthony. His first. 36-21. First free throw is good. Carter returns for Isaac. And Okongwu is back in for Barlow. And then KCP re-enters for Harris. Tomorrow, 7:30, Heat Bulls. 10 o'clock, Kings and Mavs. Free throw's good. I will be live for the Kings and Mavs, too, tomorrow. 10 o'clock. Gotta love it. I'll be live for that one. Winner of that game will face the loser of tonight's game, Grizzlies and Warriors. 36-23. Here's a drive. Anthony, this pass inside, up in for Carter Jr. 9-11 and counting. Drive, Trae, up and in. Pretty much too easy. 38-25. Anthony, corner. Carter to Anthony. Carter gets it out to Black. Black on the right wing. Black near the free throw line. Kicks it out. Nice pass to Wagner in the corner. Misses the three. Taken by Trae. Saved by Caldwell Pope. He fires. He misses. And it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Magic. Yeah, we're a bit tenacious on the defense, on the rebound side. Team makes it to the finals. I hope so too, Jason. Yep, Guardians up 1-0. I got it on ESPN right here. Floaters up and good for Anthony. Hard fought basket. Getting into the traffic in there. Trae, kick out corner, up top. Step back three for Daniels is good. So it's Zika. I'm going to get them mixed up all night, aren't I? That's Zakavi, Visachet. Oh, for three. Wee. Oh, there's a steal. But then it goes right back to Carter. Finds his man all alone underneath. That's Anthony Black for two. Wee. For three. Zachary for three. Wee. 42-28, 7:43 to go in the half. Here's Trae. Ayo, Trae for three. Nope, short. Brought down by Wagner. Wagner will take it up. Wagner, left wing, open for three. Wendell Carter. Time out, Atlanta. Dude, what is up with the freaking Magic? I came out here slandering their offense, and they're like, huh? Me? What do you mean we don't do offense? Oh, that's right. We can do offense. It's just against the Cavs last year, we couldn't shoot for crap. That's all. Turns out they can. See what happens when you actually make shots. Good things happen. Yeah. I know I'm getting a little too excited, but I like a good game, you know. People are going to be like, oh my God, who do you root for? Cavs? My team's not playing. What do you want me to do? Sneer me like, I hit a three. What the freaking do? I like a good game. You think Padres beat the Cubs with Cubs having men Iminaga? I mean, they can beat anybody. They can do it. Definitely. All right. Let me check on the NHL. On the channel. On the channel. Yeah. Oh, still up 1-0. Cool. Thought Dante Fabro would actually be a contributing member of the Blue Jackets this year. I didn't think that. I thought like maybe he'd be solid. When I heard that we brought him in, I was like, okay. Yeah. But man, he's actually been pretty good. I hope we extend him. Keep him around for multiple years. Have him be a part of the core a little bit. The veteran part of it. Because he's actually pretty good. He's actually pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah, 45-28. 45-28 Magic lead. check Twitter, see what Twitter's complaining about. Because I'm sure they're complaining about something. Fabro. Mm. Yeah. Loaded with no outs and you get one run. I'm going to lose my mind. Oh, Gensel scored. Brian Rocchio. Bleh. They teased again, didn't they? The Guardians will never stop teasing. And a triple. Triple. What the triple? Boy, a triple. So Karis LeVert is back in for Trae Young. Oh boy, a triple. Here's a drive. The floater is up and good. It's Okongwu, Risachet, Daniels, LeVert, and Mann for the Hawks. Wagner, Carter Jr., Caldwell Pope, Anthony Black. Kind of funny. Cole Anthony and Anthony Black for the Magic. Black Magic. Nah. That was sack fly. Good to see. Three! Oh my God, I think he was going to make that. Rebounded by Carter. Up and in. One! Lindell Carter Jr. draws the foul on Okongwu. Second. Wow. They're getting right after it. Love to see that from them. Okay. Seattle up 4-2 over Cincinnati. Someone needs to check on our guy, Dashy. Because I feel like we might see crash out Dashy tonight. Free throw is no good. Brought in by the Frenchman. See, look at that. Freaking Daniels and... I'm sorry, that was Daniels again. Damn it. The Dyson, Daniels, and Risachet look the same with the same haircut and everything. Missed it. Kicks it out. Man, up top. Risachet goes up. Oh my God, he got blocked. The last time I've seen a German block a Frenchman. Oi. Oi. German versus Frenchman hoops. Ouch. 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 Hi. So Paolo is back in for the Magic. And Risachet will exit. We'll see who comes in for him here. Wow, look at that. First 4 seasons was at 5,000, 6,000 points with 1,300 rebounds and 1,000 assists. LeBron, Paul, Westbrook, Jokic, Doncic, and Edwards, and Franz. Pretty damn star-studded list. God, Arizona's up 10-1 over Miami. Oh my God. Wow. All right. Okay. Padres money line. Fernando Tatis 2 total bases. It's like a fair bet. Sounds fair. So Angel Martinez triple. Oh boy, a triple. And then Bo with a sac fly. Oh my God. We scored some runs. Home run for Quan. Home run for Quan. Give it to me. To me. Let me know. Come on. Let me know. Give it to me, MLB. Must have been. It's 4-0. Yeah, it must have been a homer for Stephen Quine. Stephen Quine. Do I have permission to hit the Quine? Now, 2-run homer for Stephen Quine. Bang. Stephen Kwan. Kwan go bang. Hit the Kwan. Hit the Kwan. Hey, hit the Kwan. Hey. Hit the Kwan. Oh my god, my freaking camera froze. I freaking hate this damn camera, dude. I don't know. It's all of a sudden started doing this. Then I get a message from my computer. Are you having trouble with your camera? It's like, I've been having trouble with my damn camera for like a year now. Where have you been? I got a tweet. Got a tweet. You know me. Oh, yeah. 47-30 misses the three. And he's Kongwu got blocked. Gay? Or is that a Kongwu? That's gay. Okay, hang on. Okay, they counted it. Hang on, guys. Got a tweet. Missed it. Steve Kwan all of a sudden becoming a power hitter is such a good revelation. There we go. All right, here's Anthony. Left wing. Drives. Pull up two. Is miss. Man, I love it. Hey. Drive. And he's fouled. Like, who thought? Like, who would have thought? Not me. Not me. And now we have two more on. Dude. Old man Charlie Morton getting his ass beat. That's tough. I'm surprised he's still playing. I thought he would have retired like a couple years ago. He was good in Houston. Now he just, nah. Throwing freaking meatballs to people like Carlos Carrasco. Oh, up and in for two. Three! No good that time. 5:05 to go in the half. 49-32 Magic. Kicks it out. Here's Trae. Floater. No. Trae's like, are you serious, brother? Back the other way. Here's Paolo. Paolo backing down. Draws a double. Double trouble. Wagner. Up top. For Cole Anthony. The Cole train. Woo woo, baby. Woo woo. I don't even know what the heck's going on. What? I didn't know, Rays. Hey, don't yell at me. My microphone's probably spazzing the hell out right now. But I don't even care. I'm having fun. This is genuinely good, fun hoops to watch. 52-32. Drive. Young draws the foul. I never would have expected this, though. Damn. I ain't never, ever seen you act like this before. Straight up. I swear to God, if the mashing mustache hits a home run here, I will buy his jersey. I will. If Manzardo mashes one out, I will buy his jersey. So 2 shots for Trae Young. Second one is good that time. First, so he splits the pair. Jonathan Isaac checks in for Wendell Carter Jr. Up top, here's Corey Joseph. He's been playing in place of Jalen Suggs, who's out for the year. Joseph on the baseline. Out, almost stolen, goes out of bounds. Was struck out. Damn it, Kyle. Kyle. They have no answer. No, they do, but they stink. That's the problem. They stink. Here's Paolo. Pull up for two is no good. And there's a foul. Literally, the Magic have that magic. They're going to call a loose ball foul on Okongwu. Orlando is a swarming the boards. And then Caleb Houston checks in for Franz. And Niang will come in for Okongwu. Niang. Gang, George Niang. Crazy dog. No. Gang, George Niang, right? Crazy dog? No. Shut up. Runs out, of course. Oh, we scored 2 runs. I can't be mad. Thanks to Quan. Feeble. Holy feeble, Batman. And there's a foul. Check on the Chell. The Chell. And it's still 1-0 Blue Jackets. I would prefer if they could score another goal or 2. Because I don't want Philly to tie the game and then have to go to extras. Because if they go to overtime, we're cooked. We have to win in regulation. I don't feel like the Canes are going to take care of business tomorrow. The Canes are tryhards. They're not going to lose to freaking Montreal. Don Waddell is going to say, can you do us a favor? Help us make the playoffs. Listen to your former owner. Your former GM, damn it. So here is Paolo. 53-33. KCP. Out. Paolo. Left wing. Corner. 3. Oh, he missed it. And they're going to call a foul here on Houston. Oh, wait. It's a loose ball foul. So he gets hit with a loose ball foul. Magic up 20. Who would have thought? Damn. Okay. Who would have thought? Not me. Free throw. Good. So 2 shots here. Niang makes the first. 1 more coming up. And it's good. Back the other way. Here comes the Magic. 53-35. Here's Joseph. Pass inside. Oh, got it. Dunk. Nice find by Paolo. Here's Trae. Oh, he lost the ball. You forgot something. And on the breakaway, there's Isaac. Oh, he almost lost it. Got it to Paolo up and in for 2. 22-point lead for Orlando. Drive. Trae. Out. Here's Daniels. Lost. Double team. Got it over and it's fouled. It's on Houston. And Mohammed Gay will go to the line for 2. What does that like to say? Gay? It's a weird way to say it, but it is how you say it. It's Gay. Saying his name is Gay. That's literally his last name. Gay. Like Rudy Gay. Except it's Gay. Franz Wagner returns for Houston. Looking to make both free throws here. More coming up. And he missed it. 3 minutes to go in the half. 57-36 Orlando. Here's Joseph. Joe. Drives. Nice pass. Paolo thought about pulling up. 3 in the corner. And the wing is airballed by the Magic. Here comes Levert. Over inside, up, and good for Niang. And then a steal by Gay. Gives it Trae 3. It's good. That cuts the lead to 16. There's Larry Nance. What jersey's he wearing? That like a soccer jersey or something? Yeah, Larry Nance Jr. still on the Hawks. Remember, he was a Cavs trade target before he got hurt. He could have been a Cav. Man, we could have brought him over with Dre. Darn, but he got hurt. So, yeah. And they ain't gonna trade an injured player. Unless he's like on a last year of his contract. All right. So how are we doing today, guys? We doing good? I'm doing good. How are you doing? How you doing? Now, just a reminder, I will not be live for the second game tonight, Grizzlies and Warriors. But I will be live tomorrow, 10 o'clock, Kings and Mavs. Yep. I'm going to do Kings and Mavs. I'm a sicko. That game is a winner go home game for either team. Now, the winner of that game tomorrow will face the loser of tonight's game. The winner of Warriors Grizzlies faces the Rockets. The winner of the 8th place game will face off against the Thunder. Just imagine if we somehow got Warriors and Thunder in the first round. Grizzlies Thunder, that wouldn't even be bad either. That'd be straight up good hoops. Are there any series that you're going to try to avoid like the plague? So, no. For the first time, I think ever, there is literally no series that I'm going to actively try to avoid. Every series right now looks tasty. Right? There's something to it. It's not like, ew, I'm not going to do that series. Ew, no. I'll legit try to do at least one of every series, I think. I'm not going to... Oh, Blue Jackets scored again. Ah! Who scored? I got to see. You think Dodgers cover the -1.5 run line against the Rockies? Knowing the Dodgers, they probably will. Okay, I got to see who scored for the Blue Jackets. I got to see who scored for the Blue Jackets. Johnson, go. Yeah. And Walensky got another assist. Yeah. Yeah. Keep it going, Blue Jackets. I want you to throttle them. Make it very interesting on Thursday. All right. So after the timeout, here's a pass, goes out of bounds. On the power play, wow, a pee-pee goal, as they say, huh? A pee-pee goal? Hey, yo. A pee-pee goal? Love it. It's going to piss me off about the Blue Jackets. They made the goalie change. They brought up Jet Greaves. They've been playing him the last couple games. We've been playing really well. Knock on wood. Why didn't they have done this earlier? Like when they were going through that funk earlier, when they lost like 4 or so straight games that took them out of the freaking wild card. Shouldn't they made the change right then and there? No, I get it though. You didn't want to lose faith in Elvis, but come on. Watch this. And it's like, bro, they should have done it a long time ago. So we got a free throw coming up. We got Gay with a dunk. Foul on Joseph. Gay shooting and one. while I'm yapping about the Blue Jackets, which I'm sure none of you really care, but I do, because the Blue Jackets need to win tonight and on Thursday, and the Habs need to lose tomorrow, and they will have a playoff spot. We'll be in the playoffs. I swear, if we win tonight and the Habs lose tomorrow, that game against the Islanders, that's going to be so much fun. Oh my God. That might be a national game. 3! What the heck kind of a shot was that, Franz? Damn. Ugly looking shot. And, oh, Carter Jr. knocks it. I'm sorry, it's a Caldwell Pope knocks it out of bounds. Kansas City up 2-0. But the Yankees got bases juiced. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. 1:33 to go here in the half. It's been all magic since the midway through the first quarter. 18-2 run. My dog just says, "Hey, what's up?" So okay, he's gonna come in and say hi and hang out for a bit. Here's a drive up and in for 2. That's Dyson Daniels, the DPOY candidate. Many people think he should be the DPOY this year. You know who I think it'll be. Hey, yeah. Banchero. Banchero! Goes inside. Wagner to the corner. Joseph. Kick out. Wagner. 3 on the clock. Floater. Off the glass. In the foul. Das ist da gut, ja. Das ist da gut, ja. Oh, man. He'd be like, Wagner. Or Franz Wagner. Ah. I am. I don't know how you say him in German. I do know a little bit of German. Very limited, though. I don't know much German. I learned I learned a little German in high school. Whoops. I learned a little German in high school, but not a whole lot. I can count a little bit in German, I guess. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just counted to 10 in German. So if I had to do a countdown for some reason in German, I could do it from 10. Don't ask me why I'm doing that, but yeah. So Jalen Johnson, Capella, Buffkin, and Nance all out for the Hawks. They're all out for the year, pretty much. Yeah. All right. Free throw up and bricked it. They have not been able to make their free throws. That's tough. Here's Daniels. Up top, here's Trae. Drives. Goes up and fouled by Banchero before the block. He fouled him and then blocked the shot. That's one way to make sure he doesn't get an and one attempt. He's clamoring for them to review it. We'll see if they do it, and I think they will. Yeah, they are. They are going to challenge it. Now, it's going to be interesting because, remember, he blocked it afterwards. So there was really no imminent possession. Oh, wow. The Guardians have runners on first and second, nobody out against Cionel Perez, who just came in the top of the 6th. Beautiful. Beautiful. Madness. 6-4 freaking Cincinnati. Hey, yo. Well, okay then. Didn't we need the Canadians to lose? Yeah. Yeah. It's very complicated. Like, they had to lose. Like, we could afford, they just had to lose. Although, now, we have to win in regulation. That's the only bad part about how the Canadians lost. Because they lost 2 games in overtime. If they had lost those 2 games in regulation, we would have had a chance to go back into the freaking playoffs tonight. Yeah. But no, the Maple Leafs and the freaking feeble-ass Blackhawks couldn't freaking take them in regulation. Lando gets the challenge. So Banchero blocked the shot. That's why it's good he did that, because it's like, okay, don't have to really worry about that now. Oh, it's second and third with 1 out for the Blue Jackets. I mean, for the Blue Jackets. Hey, yo, for the Guardians. 61-45, 43 seconds to go here in the half. Warner, Levert, right wing, Barlow, inside, kick out, nice passing. Here's Niang's bum ass, and he gets fouled by Wagner. Niang bum ass. I haven't said that in forever. Niang's bum ass. Wow, NBA. Honestly, it feels so good knowing we don't have George Niang's bum ass on our team anymore. You know, feels good. Feels refreshing. Because I don't have to deal with that loser anymore. He was good for the culture of the locker room, but he couldn't do crap on the team in terms of on the court. Makes the first free throw. Fouls on Wagner, his second. Speaking of feeble losers, here's Brian Wilkio up for the Guardians. Free throw, good. I say feeble, and then he gets a freaking hit. Of course he does. If it's a 3-run homer, I will never talk ish about him again. Oh, it's sack fly. Weak. Feeble. He's still feeble. Pull up 2 is missed off the side. 15 seconds to go. They can go for the final shot. Here's Young. Right wing side against Paolo. Trae drives, stops, goes up, and he missed it. And that is it for the first half. After 2, it is Magic 61, Hawks 47. Better, way better second quarter by the Hawks. And it's 6-0 now. RBI single by Stephen Kwan. Let's go. They're up 6-0 now. So that being said, let's take a look at the casual fans' favorite part of the game, the box score. Yeah, they're hitting it really well right now. It's fun. They're doing really well. Got to keep it up, though. But now we got Jose Ramirez up. Watch him just do absolutely nothing. I don't know what he'll probably do, though. He'll probably hit like a 500-foot moonshot, because of course he would. So for the Hawks, they only have 1 guy in double figures, and of course it's Trae Young. He has 10. 7 apiece for Gay and Okongwu. 6 for Daniels and 5 for Risache. Off the bench, 8 for Niang, surprisingly. So he is contributing pretty nicely. And then 2 apiece for Barlow and Levert. Levert. Total, 18 of 45 from the free throw, from the line. No, from the field. Brain rot. 18 of 45 from the field, 40%. 3 for 14 from 3. 21%. And 8 of 13 from the line, 61%. 21 rebounds, 13 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, 3 turnovers, and 11 personal fouls. For the Magic, they're also led by a player with 10, only having 1 player in double figures. It's Wendell Carter Jr. with 10. 9 for Banchero, 6 apiece for Wagner and Joseph, 5 for KCP. Off the bench, 9 apiece for Anthony and Black. That's kind of funny. Cole, Anthony, Black. Cole is Black. Anthony, yeah, okay, whatever. Damn. Yeah, all right. 9 apiece for Cole Anthony and Anthony Black. 4 for Isaac and 3 for Harris. And then in total, 22 of 47 from the field, 47%. The Magic are not much better from 3. 5 of 20 from 3, 25%. And 12 of 16 from the line, 75%. 29 rebounds, 17 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks, 4 turnovers, and 10 fouls. The one thing keeping the Magic with this deficit, an 18-2 run at the end of the first. All right. So, of course, Jose does absolutely nothing. Feeble! Can you say feeble? Feeble. But that's just crazy how the Guardians are doing so well, yet Jose is not even the reason. Literally not. He's not even the reason they're doing so well right now. All right, so we just chilling now. I'm sure Rocha and them will be. Rocha's gonna be stressing the hell out tonight, especially because they got a busy week ahead. Because going to WrestleMania. Wish them all best there, and can't wait to eventually probably see a vlog that they post if they do a vlog. Sure they would. But man, dude, I'm telling you. Oh wow, okay. Kennard Davis. Okay, he looks good for the Buckeyes, but he hasn't committed yet. He said on Instagram, not committed. Yeah, that's him during his visit. Looks good. Looks good. Wow. Okay. Okay. What the heck? Okay. That could have been bad. Jimmy Brumbaugh, Georgia, huh? Veteran D-line coach. Okay. Oklahoma got a running back in the portal. If Brent Venables fumbles this team that he's got coming in, they got a very good quarterback coming out of the portal, and they got a damn good running back. If they fumble this team this year, he needs to be canned. The Mount Rushmore of getting terrible financial advice. Circuit City, Blockbuster, Toys R Us, and Nico. That's tough. Oh, that's just tough. How are we doing, everybody? We doing good? I'm a god at picking when Quan hits homers. Just cashed $80. Hey, yo. You seem to know when he's due, which he's always due. He could hit a homer at any time. Literally, he could hit a homer next at bat, for all we know. Hmm. North Texas edge rusher Braylon Charles is entering the transfer portal. 6'4", 270, 30 tackles, 5 sacks, and 6 additional QB hurries. 16. Okay. All right. Cool. Just reading through Twitter right now. Okay. Ah. Oh yeah. We looking good tonight. Baby. Baby. Hey yo. Blue Jackets up 2-0 after 2. One more very stressful period of hockey left. And they'll be able to yeah, that's the I gotta see this home run. How far did he hit it? Did he hit it to the freaking oh he did. He hit it to Utah. No, okay, not to Utah Street, but almost there. Man, he launched that sucker. Damn. What would always kill me about the O's is that they did really nothing to address their pitching staff. They lost Corbin Burns, and they really went out and just added Charlie Morton. Their pitching staff is so mid, it hurts. If you have a semi-functional offense, you should be able to wreck them. You'd think, right? Bottom 6, up 6-9. You know what's weird too? I was gonna watch the game, but it's freaking blacked out. It's stupid. Yeah, broadcast not available in your area. It's not available. It's on TBS. It's probably because I can watch it on I can watch it on the Guardians Network. Stupid. What if I want to watch it on TBS? But it's only for people out of the area. Yeah. Which of course I live in the viewing area, so yeah. Man, it'd take a lot for Julian Sane to be a Heisman hopeful. You would have to have an insane start to the season. He goes out and he lights up Texas week 1. I think it's possible. But he has a chance. He has a chance, but it'll be tough. Oh, Paul Seawald coming in. SeaWorld. That's funny. 23 runs the next 2 games. Wow. Okay. SeaWorld. Welcome to SeaWorld. Oh my God, it's Paul Seawald. Wow. That's funny. Oh my God. Ryan Rocchio, just so stupid. He's so dumb. Rocchio be dumb. Yoink. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Okay, Jet. So yoink. Wow. Roman Reigns addressing people who call him a part timer. Well, in his position, he's not really a full-timer because it's a storyline. But, okay. Whatever. And we should be back to action here momentarily. Probably in the next 5 minutes or so. My name's Steve. Steph Curry walking into the building, getting ready for the Warriors playing game against the Grizzlies. That'll be fun hoops to watch. Just a reminder, though, I'll be live tomorrow for Mavs and Kings. Yeah, Mavs and Kings. Winner of that game faces the loser of tonight's game. So it's very possible we get Kings and Warriors or Mavs Warrior. No, Mavs. Yeah, Mavs Warriors. Kings Grizzlies. Or Mavs Grizzlies. Winner faces the Thunder. Winner of tonight's game faces the Rockets. And honestly, Warriors Rockets, just for old time's sake, would be fun. But I think we all know how that could go. But Rockets and Grizzlies would also be pretty fun too. You know, Dylan Brooks against his old team. Of course, the Grizzlies fired Coach Jenkins. The Orioles didn't bring their game. It's not still got a lot of game left. And besides, they're probably going to see Class A tonight. But they're going to the 7th, up 6-0. It's funny though. I was just talking about Crash Out Dashy, right? And they go out and score, what was it, 4 runs? Was it a 4-run inning or was it like 2 over the span of a couple innings? Or 4 over the next couple innings? Because it was 4-2 last I saw. Yeah, 4-run 5th inning. Was that right around the time when I was talking about Crash Out Dashy? That's funny. Now if they crash out and now if they blow this, oh, he gonna crash out. How did he score? Let's see. Scoring play. There we go. Okay, so they took the lead top of the 5th with a 2-run homer by Moore. Crawford scored for the Mariners. And then Lux singled in a run. And then a 3-run blast for Austin Hayes. Damn. That's crazy. Gretzky has become the 2nd player and 1st defenseman in CBJ history to record an 80-plus point season. Oh, wow. Keep in mind, my dude's a freaking defenseman. Artemi's a forward. Defensemen don't usually rack up points like that. Morton sucks, and he's old, too. Yeah, he's old. Surprised they even did that, but they did. Tough. Now we're getting ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. Okongwu, Gay, and Risachet in for the Hawks with Daniels and Trae Young. And for the Magic, they are running out their starting 5. Banchero, Wagner, Carter Jr., Joseph, and Caldwell Pope. So here comes the Hawks. Starting off here. Trae Young, left side. Going from left to right on your computer screen or whatever. If you want to visualize. Trae gets fouled. Got popped in the face. Right in the nose. Got a little pop in the nose. Got a little ding in the nose. Fouls on Banchero. His first. I'm telling you right now, if the Magic want to beat the Celtics, Paolo cannot be going 1 for 7. Because feeble ass Hawks, they ain't gonna get away with it against the freaking Celtics. Especially if the Celtics are playing their best. Daniels gives it off to Trae. Trae against Wagner. Trae, Risachet with a screen. 2, 3! Way off by Trae. That was just a desperation heave. A YOLO shot. Wagner up to Kojo. Joseph. And here's Wagner. Gives it off to Paolo. Paolo. Right wing. Hope. Joseph, 3. It's good. Kojo. Give him the cup of Joe. 3. I'm sorry, a floater is good. Not a 3, but 3-footer maybe, but nice little 14-foot floater by Trae Young. 10:45 to go. 64-49. Up top, Carter, Banchero. Banchero. Nice lob inside. Too tall. Couldn't save it. Out of bounds. Back to the Hawks. Is everybody watching tonight, of course? Got 9 people in the chat. Obviously, the more people that are in the chat. Oh, there's a foul bait. The classic grift by Trae Young. He thought it was a shooting foul, but it was a foul on the floor. Obviously, the more people that are in the chat, when the chat is actually active and awake, that gets me going. Otherwise, it's just whatever. So if the more lit the chat is, the more lit I get, pretty much. That's the way it is. 10:25 to go in the third. Here's Trae. Splits the pair. Threads the needle. And a steal. They picked Daniels' pocket, which is awkward as hell because he's a master of steals for them. Joe thought about pulling up, gives it to Wagner, over to Caldwell Pope. Carter drives up, contorted, misses the shot. Uh-oh. Might have hurt his foot. Daniels inside and the dunk by Gay. 64-51. Looks to be okay. He is limping a little bit. Here's Paolo getting harassed by Gay. There you go. Drive up and missed it. Put back slam by Carter. I guess he is fine. Okay. Shut my dumb ass up. All right. 9:23 to go here in the third. Here's Trae. Hey, yo, Trae. Give me a bottle of rosé. Whoa, and there's a foul as Paolo kind of stumbled and fell down and he almost took Trae with him. I'm going to check real quick on the Blue Jackets. The blue overcoats. So they have started the third period. Blue Jackets win in regulation, they stay alive. Simple as that. If it goes to OT, they're eliminated because of OT points. Free throw is good. We win tonight, and the Canadians lose tomorrow. It'll all come down to Thursday night against the Islanders. Blue Jackets win that game, they're in regulation. Free throw is good. Yeah, they win that game in regulation, they're in. They lose, or if they go to overtime, they're out. Just the fact that it's taken this long for us to be eliminated is freaking crazy, considering how down bad we were at times. But gotta love it, and it's an offensive foul. That'll be on Carter. His third. Yeah, it's his third. Better be careful, Carter. Up and a foul way on Carter, and that's his fourth. Damn, 2 fouls in 30 seconds. Buddy, better be careful. Because now if you're the Hawks, you attack him. That's what a smart team would do. Detroit losing 3-0. That's tough. Drive Trae up and good. And now all of a sudden it's an 11-point game for the Magic. Hawks playing a lot better here. Like a different team almost. Banchero. Out. Joseph misses. Rebounded by the Hawks. Back come the Hawks now. Daniels drives. Getting doubled. Kicks it out to Trae. Here's Young out to Daniels. Daniels drives against Wagner. Stops. Kicks it out. Trae Young. Picks up and blocked. Corey Joseph with a block. Here's Wagner. Goes up and in for two. What the heck was Gay doing? Like he glitched. He's like, like he emoted. It went down. I was like, what the heck are you doing, bro? Here's Trae. Drive. Up. Oh, block. Damn. Carter said, get that out of here, bum. Who the hell are you? Caldwell Pope. Open three. No. Rebounded by the Hawks. I believe that was Okongwu. Goes up. Floater good. By Trae Young. Timeout Magic. Okay. Let's check on CBJ. Okay. Let's check on CBJ. Okay, they're still up 2-0. All right. One other scores in the NHL, New Jersey up over Boston. Dude, you talk about a team that fell off a cliff. Freaking Boston. Oh my God. Never forget. Columbus beat Boston earlier this year, and they fired Montgomery or something right after that. The other coach that they had. Wow. Okay. Love when multiple teams of mine are playing at the same damn time. Wow. Thank God the Guardians are winning relatively simple. Bang. Bang, bang. Yeah, guys, isn't it crazy? We're almost a full week away from the draft. Now, as far as NBA games, playoff streams go, I'm going to try and do as many Cavs games as possible. Now, if the Cavs play during the draft, which is a possibility, no one in the NBA, what I might do is not stream the game, because that'll probably be the only game I miss. I think it'd be on Saturday, too. Wait. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so I probably wouldn't even miss the game at all. Because the draft is usually over by 6, unless they have us playing at freaking early ass in the morning, in the afternoon, or something stupid like that. Oh, Mullins homered. Of course he did. Of course he freaking homers. Who's the feeble ass pitcher the Guardians have in the game? Is it still SeaWorld? Who's the feeble ass pitcher that they have in the game right now? Is it still SeaWorld? Oh, it's Cantillo. No wonder. He's a bum. Wow. 396 to center field. Low and middle. Bum. Why are you throwing a pitch like that, bro? God. It's got me fantasy points. I can't be too mad, and we're up 6-1. Just don't let it get out of hand. Scrub. Scrub. Jonathan Isaac is back in for Carter Jr., considering Carter Jr. is in foul trouble. 68-57. Orlando leads. Although Atlanta making it close here. Making things interesting for the fourth quarter. Paolo against Gay. Paolo spins. Missed it off the front rim. Taken away by the Hawks. Ricochet gives it off to Trae. The lob and the tip-in. The layup by Okingwu. By 68-59. Here's Paolo. Just near the free throw line. 3 in the corner. Missed it. Brought down again by Daniels. Here comes the Hawks. Daniels. Inside. It's Gay with the dunk. 14-7 third quarter for the Hawks. Uh-oh, Magic. You're derping again. This is what I call a turd quarter. Yeah. I mean, like, crap. Corner 3. Open. Missed it. Ugh. They're shooting like crap. Letting the Hawks get back in it. And somehow they kept possession somehow. Okay. Here's Trae against Kojo. The lob. No dunk, but he missed it. A late whistle on KCP. Late whistle. Wow. Extremely late whistle. But yeah, the way it's looking right now, I will be I'm not going to be streaming the draft, but I'll be doing my pick reaction videos like I did last year. That should be fun. Especially for our first round pick. Although just stopped scoring. He's 1 for 8. I mean, he's tried. But he's only taken 1 shot. He has 8 rebounds and 6 assists. He's going to get like the weakest, most feeble triple-double ever. All right, 68-62. Here's Isaac. Wagner. Up top for Kojo. Drives. Nice pass out. Banchero. Goes up. Got it for 2. Hey, he finally scored. Look at that. You say he stopped scoring? He's like, I didn't stop scoring. I just kept missing, that's all. He's 2 for 9. He's doing a Garland. Goes up, and he missed it. Nice defense by Wagner. Back comes the Magic. Wagner, kick out. KCP, open. Kojo, wide open. 3 is missed. Tipped around and taken away by the Hawks. Here comes the Hawks now. Mr. Shea, oh, he lost the ball out of bounds. And Houston returns, as does Anthony Black. James Wood of the Nets is a damn monster. Yes, he is. He's very good. And there's a foul on KCP. Oh, man. Yeah. 2 shots coming for Trae Young. That'll be number 3 on Caldwell Pope. Houston and Black are back in for the Hawks. No, Levert's in now for the Hawks now. Yeah, Houston and Black are in for the Magic. And now Levert's in for Risachet. First free throw's good. One more coming up. Trying to cut the lead to 6. Free throw coming up for Trae. Hey, yo, Trae. Free throw's good. 6-point lead. Dude, if the freaking Magic blow this game, I'm going to laugh. Because they were dominating. 18-2 end of the first. Really good second quarter, but it's like, bro, what is this crap? Their offense has been so bad this year. Pull up, Paolo missed it. Rebounded by Levert. Here comes the Hawks trying to cut it to 4. Drive, Trae, up, and got it for 2. It's a 4-point lead for the Magic. Don't look now. Hawks are right there again. Oh. They're starting to get quite large in the rearview mirror. They're closing in, breathing down the Magic's neck. The Magic is running out. Oh no. Oh no. Kick out to the corner. It's no good. Man, they cannot make a thing right now. My God. Here's Trae. Oh, he lost the ball. They're going to say kick ball. Gary Harris is back in for the Magic. Vit Krejci will come in for the Hawks, along with Okongwu, who's back in. I'm sorry, no, Okongwu's still in the game, but yeah, Vit Krejci checks in. As it'll be Banchero, Isaac, Harris, Houston, Black for the Magic. Black Magic. Okongwu, Gay, Young, Levert, and Krejci for the Hawks. Floater is no good off the side. Rose and Guardians going to the 8th, up 6-1. Ooh. Got fouled on the Yam job attempt. He tried to stiff that thing, man. Damn. But he got fouled in the process. 8:45 to go in the third in Philly. Blue Jackets still up 2-0. Got to keep an eye on that game. Blue Jackets win that game in regulation. They're still alive. And it all comes down to really tomorrow and Thursday. If the Canes beat the Habs tomorrow, our playoff lives, the Blue Jackets, will come down to Thursday, playing the Islanders, I believe at home. If the Blue Jackets beat the Islanders in regulation, if they win tonight and then Habs lose tomorrow and then the Blue Jackets win on Thursday in regulation, the Blue Jackets will be going to the playoffs for the first time in a couple years, despite all the crap they've been through. Just the fact that they're even in this position is crazy. Because remember, before the season started, when I did my prediction and stuff, when I talked about the team, I was like, man, this team is legit a fringe playoff team at best. Look where they are. They're as close as you can get to being a fringe team without being actually in the playoffs right now. And you can easily get in. But again, it would involve a massive choke for the Canadiens. Wish they would have had both teams playing at the same time. Now that would have been stressful. Oh my God. So free throws coming up for Paolo. First one is good. Reminder, I'll be live tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, for Kings and Mavs. And then I'm only going to go live for the Eastern Conference eighth place game. So the winner of this game goes to face the Celtics. The loser plays. I'll be live for the game on Thursday between the loser of this game and the winner of Bulls and Heat. You could easily get Hawks and Bulls again. Here's Levert. Drive, goes up, and got it for 2. Here's Levert with a big bucket. 3-point lead for the Magic. Kick out. 3 the other way is missed. Brought down. Isaac gets it off. Good save. And then Banchero lost the ball. Here comes Trae. The lob up ahead. Kind of early on the lob attempt, and it goes out of bounds back to the Magic. That's a fumbled opportunity. I'm out, Hawks. Trae Young is 22. I don't know about you, but Trae Young got 22. 11 for game. Boston will mop the floor with Magic if Paolo plays like this. Honestly, they mop on the floor with either one of these teams. Let's be honest. Merrill Kelly earned a win. Well, I hope so. I mean, God, look at the score. 10-4 Arizona. You bet your buddy got a win. Damn. The only way he wouldn't have gotten a win tonight is if he didn't last long enough. Oh, yeah, he did. Damn, it's like you're damn right he earned a win. God, miss me with that garbage. Oh, man. Man, we're having fun tonight, man. You know, the chat is actually active. You know, 18 people watching tonight. Shout out to everybody hanging with me. It's crazy because when I first started these streams, when I would do non-Cavs games, the chat would usually be kind of bleh, dead. It's as though I've gained a bit of an audience for Cavs games and non-Cavs games, which is funny because I don't do a lot of non-Cavs games, which makes it even more fun. Because I don't do a lot of these non-Cavs games. If I oversaturated it, it wouldn't be as fun. Besides, it's the playoffs. And I know I kind of lied. I said I would do more non-Cavs games during the regular season. I mean, I was just so enamored with the Cavs. It's like, I didn't really want to overdo it. So, yeah. Figured, you know, do a couple. I think I did like one non-Cavs game the entire year. I was always afraid of doing a non-Cavs game and then having it be a total blowout. But yeah, for the most part, I've had fun this year. You know, most fun Cavs season I've witnessed without LeBron. You know, I think the biggest thing was I would have done a lot more non-Cavs games if the Cavs were pissing me off, which they rarely did. So, yeah. Cole Anthony and Franz are back in for the Magic. George Niang is back in for Trae Young. And we will see Gary exit the game. We'll see who comes in for him. Probably Risache. Zachary Risache. Yeah. Cincinnati has the bases loaded, 1 out, bottom 8. Ooh, boy. There's John Morant warming up for their playing game later on, after this is over. Mason Daniels returns for Gay. Mavs Kings at 10 o'clock. I'll be live for that. Bulls and Heat tomorrow, 7:30. I know Josh from the Sports Fury is ready for that one. All right. Here comes the magic. I got the magic in me. Whoa. I better watch out. B.O.B. gonna come after me. And there's a nice little floater. Cole Anthony got 11 points. Not bad coming off the bench. Daniels. There's Okongwu. Here's Levert. Left wing side. Levert. Floater up and missed off the side. Got his own miss. Against Cole Anthony. Gets it out. 3. No. Rebounded by Isaac. 73-68. Here's Cole. Against Levert. 1:32 to go here in the third. Wagner drives up and missed it. Back dunk by Isaac. He said, get in there. But get in the freaking hole, you stupid. Get in there. Daniels gives it off. Here's Niang, slow bum ass. Goes up and gets it. He is so slow. Holy crap. Can't blow by anybody, bro. He's slow. Dude, Cole Anthony is cooking these fools, man. My goodness. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Daniels to Niang. I'm so glad we got rid of Niang. I wondered why we even signed him to begin with. We could have had freaking anybody else. We could have had Kelly Oubre, but no. Drive up, missed. Almost had the putback by Anthony. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Magic. We could have had Kelly Oubre. But no. I love Strus. Don't get me wrong. I love Max Strus. But why Niang? Why? George. He stinks. Gifted a membership. Oh. Who was I gifted a membership with? Probably like someone else. Here's Isaac to the corner. Black kicks it out. Wagner up and got it for two. 79-70. I'm not sure about that, Edwin. I gotta see the playoff schedule. 14 seconds to go in the third. I'm probably gonna miss, I think. Niang for three is missed. Saved. Good hustle. Oh, nice save by LeVert. Trae. Niang for three. It's a buzzer. Bang, bang. George Niang at the buzzer. Ooh. Oh, wow. What an end of the quarter. That was a 26-18 third quarter by the Hawks. They're down by 6 going into the fourth. Oh, Steve Dangle podcast. It's cool. It's dope. Steve Dangle, man. That's my dog right there. That's a good content creator right there. He's funny as hell, too. For anyone who knows Hot Take Hockey, think of Hot Take Hockey, right? Equally as funny. They're kind of like the same level. Like, literally, dude. HTH. I remember when my dude was 10K subs. Yeah. When he was tiny little channel, tiny little thing, right? Hanging out in his, was a college dorm or whatever, apartment. The famous background, the brick background that he had. I remember that, right? I remember the streams he would always do. He would celebrate, for like 20, what was it? For like 20K subs, he would like do bleached tips, for frosted tips for his hair during the pandemic crap. Right? Look at him. He's over here, working with networks. I see him posting clips of him on the Canadian like news stations. Like, yo, this dude made it big. He's an in-game entertainer, or I guess MC for, was it the Brantford Bulldogs of the OHL? It's like, dude, I'm calling it right now. I don't know if John's watching. Shout out to you. I'm calling it right now. Within 5 or so years, my dude's going to be going big, big time. That's how they start. They always start off small, right? He's starting off with the OHL. I wouldn't be surprised if in like 10 years, he's working with the big boys. Nothing Blue Jackets. Let's go. Yeah. Who scored for the CBJs? Just messed up your parlay. That's tough. That's tough. Who scored for the CBJs? What are you celebrating? If the Blue Jackets win this game, which it looks like they probably will, barring some crazy Ass-tastic plays. A freaking choke job of massive proportions. Adam Fantilli got a goal. Oh, with a minute to go, yeah, they're going to win. CBJ, 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 CBJ. The thing is, if the Habs hadn't went to overtime the last two games, we would have been tied. Tied. I think we even would have had a chance to go into the playoffs tonight. 3-0, thanks to Adam Fantilli. Wow. Oh, whoops. I accidentally had it on the freaking Blue Jackets score. Got a little excited. Sorry, guys. 79-73. Didn't miss anything. Floater up and good. That's Wendell Carter Jr. He's had a solid game thus far. He's had a really good game, actually. Here's a drive by Barlow, got blocked. Carter said, "Get that crap out of here, bum. I don't even know who you are." And then there's a foul the other way on Daniels. Get out of here, bum. Weak boy. Scrub. I don't even know who you are. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't bet anything over $5 raised to risky for parlays. I don't bet at all. I literally do not do betting at all. Free throw number 2 is good for Anthony Black. That gets him 10 points. Here's Trae Young. Drives. And there's a foul. That's on Gary Harris. That'll send Trae Young to the line. Trae Young's grifting ass. What is grifting? Foul baiting. Yeah. 8-4 Cincinnati now. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Freaking Twitter, dude. So slow sometimes. I hate it. Free throw's good. Free throws up and good. 75, 80, 82, 75 Orlando. Back comes Wagner. Jackets win. Wow. 3! Cole Anthony. It's a cold world out there. He's got 16. Here's Trae. To Niang, lost the ball. See what I mean? Here's a drive. Oh, nice pass. Carter with the slam. Time out, Atlanta. 8-2 run in the fourth for the Magic. Good response, right? Hawks really turned on the heat in the third quarter, but the Magic didn't waver. Built the lead right back up to 12. Blue Jackets win, so it all comes down to tomorrow and Thursday night. Second shutout. Wow. 2 shutouts and like three starts. It unlocks $1,000 plus in balance for those banking, spending, and more. When they bank, you make better. Which we haven't really been able to win in Philly recently, so that's huge. Oh yeah, no beat Philly at all, let alone in Philly. Jokic over 28.5, Harden over 22.5, Gobert over 10.5, Doncic over 29. Padres money line. Tatis over 1.5 bases. Wow. Morant 20. Dodgers money line. Hero over 24.5. And OG over 17. Yeah, that's one hell of a parlay. That's for sure. Yeah. Oh, let's see what else. Okay. Don't bet anything over $5. Just bet 60 cents for Mookie, Showtime, and Freeman homer. Win $75. Wow. That's not going to happen. If that happens, I'll take a trip to Mars. Oh, now it's 6-2. Here we go with the blue. Here we go with the Guardians. They're going to blow it. They're going to blow it up big time right now. They're going to blow chunks. 6-3. See what I mean? Got to make it interesting. Who's pitching? Oh, never expected Cade to be giving up base hits, but damn. I never expected Cade to give up base hits and stuff like this. Yeah, 6-3 Guardians. Okay. Bottom of the 8th, too. Okay, I bet home runs before it never hits for me. I'm one of the unluckiest sports bettors in history. Yeah, I'm sure. Yep, seems like it. Definitely seems like it at this point. Let's look at the Eastern Conference bracket. Again, the winner of this game faces the Celtics. The loser will face the winner of tomorrow's game, Chicago-Miami. There's Paolo staying loose, stretching his legs out. 87-75. Here's Daniels. Drives. Nice pass. And there's Okongwu with the put in. 10:22 to go. Here in the game. Wagner to Carter. Here's Anthony. Anthony trying to get something going here against the Frenchman. Anthony, step back. 3 is too strong. Brought down by Daniels. Here comes Trae. Trae. Kick out. Ricochet. Step back for 3. Go away. I thought he was going to make that. It'll be Atlanta ball. Okay, you got him out. Nice. Good job, Cade. You rebounded nicely. So he is human after all. Okay. Always got to make it interesting, I swear. Never fails. And Bound gets it out to Okongwu. Here, give it to Daniels. Drives up and he missed it off the side. Back comes the Magic. Wagner spins, lost the ball, and it'll go out of bounds. $87-77 Orlando, 9:33 to go in the game. There's Coach that's Snyder for the Hawks, former Jazz coach. And it says here they will have a jump ball. Okay. 9:33 left here in the game. I mean, again, loser doesn't go home, but it gets a lot tougher. Way, way tougher. Because then you have to win the next game, and of course, the winner of the next game faces the Cavs. Loser's season is over, obviously. And the jump ball goes all the way back near the backcourt, taken by Niang. Gives it up to Young. Young gonna drive, goes up, and he misses it horribly. Out of bounds again. It'll stay with the Hawks. Snyder, the coach for the Hawks. Hawks have had some interesting coaches the last couple of years. I think Nate McMillan was one of their coaches a few years ago. And oh, I don't know what that whistle was all about, but okay. 9:17 to go here in the game. Clock, I'm guessing. I think there's a beat writers and those are game officials behind the scores table. You have like a row, you have like of course the scores table, and then you have a row of tables behind them. All right, here's the inbound to Trae. Puts it up. Horrible shot. And they're going to call a foul on Black. That's the first on Black. That's tough. So 3 free throws, I believe, coming up here for Trae. First one is good. Young's got 26 now, or 25. Yeah, 25. He's got 25 here. Like I said, I think Boston versus Atlanta would have been a fun series, but I don't know. Now we're playing like this. Second free throw is good. So it was only 2. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 26 points for Trae. And there's a foul on Daniels. I believe that'll be number 3. Yeah, that's number 3. That'll allow Paolo Banchero to return for the Magic. Banchero not having a great game at all over from the field. 12 points, though, with 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Like I said, he could easily have the most feeble freaking triple-double ever. 87 to 79. Drive baseline 3. Hey, talk about a guy that's not having a bad game. Paul Anthony is out here just banging shots. He's 8 of 14, 19 points. Underneath, here's Niang up and in off the inbound. 8:43 to go here in the game. 9-point lead for Orlando. This has been a very entertaining game. Atlanta's been threatening, but they just haven't been able to get on a surge. Kick out. Wagner working inside on Daniels. Goes up and he airballed it. Saved. Foul. 1 for Carter. Wendell Carter Jr. Fouls on Niang. His first. Big boy basketball from Wendell Carter Jr. What a mean mug. Stank face. There's George Bumass Niang. Concrete feet. Um, Can't believe we got DeAndre Hunter for him and freaking Karras. That's still hilarious to me. Landry Fields, man, I should send you flowers for that if we win the title. Legit, I will. I'll send him flowers or a gift basket or something for that. Yeah. Trae, kick out. Niang goes up. On it. Horrible shot attempt. But he was up against the clock. Banchero spins, comes up, gets the basket, and the foul. It's on Karis LeVert. He's got 4 fouls. Been the harm for Paolo. He's got 14. Well, that's only his 3rd made shot from the free throw, from the line, from the field, though. He's doing a Darius Garland impression, ladies and gents. Oh, we're going to see good Class A or ass Class A. All right. Oh, Lane Thomas in the game, huh? I'm still alive. My name is Steve. Uh, Ramon Laureano starting against Kierstad, Mateo, and Westberg. Bruh. 14-point lead for the Magic. 7:54 to go here in the game. Winner faces the Celtics in the first round. Loser has to play on Thursday against the winner of tomorrow night's game. Bulls and Heat. And take it from me, a Cavs fan. I saw my team do this a couple years ago. It wasn't fun. Granted, it was our first time in the playoffs without LeBron, so it's like, okay, whatever happens, happens. But still. What's up? Vince says, shout out from the Philippines. And please, no spamming. I'll give you a warning, Vince, but no spamming. You're lucky I wasn't in here when you were doing it. Because if I saw you like just bam, 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 firing it off like crazy, then you probably would have been timed out. Why? I bet Nolan freaking Jones for 2 bases. You're actually throwing away money when you do that. How would you bet him for anything? You'd be lucky to get a base hit out of him. on any given night. So fouls on Levert. Gay is in for Niang. And one for Paolo is up and good. 7:50 to go in the game. 96-81. Magic lead. They've done a great job building back their lead after the Hawks damn near tied it after a while there. Levert. Foul for Karis Levert. Damn, I got you. He's got 6 or 5 points. Yeah, 5 points. He's having an equally as bad game as Paolo. 3 for 10. So he chose a bad time to look like ass tonight. Kierstad struck out. Let's go. There's one out. All right, 96-84. Here's Anthony up top. He's been having a fantastic game. Anthony to Banchero. Banchero back to Cole. Here's Anthony. Pull up 3. No, rattled out. Almost went back in. Of course. There's a miss. Here comes the Magic. Almost stolen. Right back to Wagner. The lob is a little off. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Orlando. Six 84. Here's Wagner. Out. Open. Black 3. Good for Anthony Black. .637 to go. Here's Levert. Drives. Goes up. Tough shot. Bounced around and taken by the Magic. 6:23 to go. About halfway through the fourth quarter. Banchero up 15. Wagner! Brick shot. Here's a drive. Levert. Kick out. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Atlanta. All right. Here's Levert. The lob inside to Gay. Goes up and he's fouled. 2 shots for Mo Gay. Trae Young with 26. Gay is 12. He's actually had a pretty efficient game. So he's had a really good game. From the field, he's 5 for 5 so far. Not bad. Right? Considering he's, I believe, stepped in for like Jalen Johnson and no Capella, of course. No Larry Nance. That's tough. 5:55 to go. A lot of 5s. And the second free throw is missed. Brought down by Wagner. 14-point lead. Up ahead. Here's Wagner. Black up top. Nice. Drive. Pull up for 2. Good for Cole. I'm sorry. Is that Cole? Yeah. No, that's Black. No, wait. That's Cole. Okay, that's Cole. Ay, ay, ay. Here comes Anthony. Black for 3. Good. 104-85. And yeah, I think you can start saying Magic Celtics round 1. Damn, they doubled them up here in the freaking fourth quarter. 25-12, fourth quarter for the Magic. What a great response there. Wow. Guardians up 6-3. 2 outs on TBI. Or 2 outs on the bottom of the ninth. And it's Rushman? Oh, boy. Damn. 104.85 Magic. Hawks called timeout. All right, Guardians win. Let's go. 104.85. Black. So Niang's in for Gay. Okongwu, Risache, Young, Niang, and Levert for the Hawks. Banchero, Wagner, Carter Jr., Anthony, and Black for the Magic. So funny. They have a guy named Anthony Black and the Magic. Black Magic. Drive blocked. Oh, back the other way. Here comes the Magic. Kick out. 3. Oh, by Anthony. 24 for Cole Anthony. Damn. See, that's what you need off your bench. To be a competitive playoff team, you need a guy like that on your bench who can just cook. But you need your starters to do it too. And they're going to tee up Trae Young. I don't know exactly what he did, but he did something that drew a tee. So, yeah. Free throw coming up here. Snatch the ball away. Young's gone. He snatched the ball away. Oh, he kicked the ball and then being a little sorry ass boy. He'll be playing for his playoff life on Thursday. Free throws good, I think. Niang's like, come on, dude. And he snatched it away from the ref. Ref's like, bro, what? Stupid. I mean, freaking toothbrush hair looking, hair on a lollipop looking dude. What the heck, brother? 109.87. Freaking Hawks falling apart. That's tough. Classic Trae Young having a temper tantrum. Temper tantrum. Ha! Whoa. Carter. 3. No, that's an air ball. Tipped around. Saved by Carter somehow. To Wagner. Oh, 1. Yeah, these guys are just having a blast right now. Orlando Magic. Play the song. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Whoa. Someone's going to clip that and be like, oh, this music fan. I'm just having fun. Catchy ass song, though. Can't lie. Catchy ass song. But as you see, I'm a Cavs fan. My team's got to sit and wait for a week. I'm ass Trae Young. I hope they lose on Thursday. Goes inside. Good defense by Carter. Almost blocked that shot. He still missed because he's a bum. 4:05 to go. Trae Young got ejected. In case you're wondering, Paolo against Krejci up and in. Goes, oh, that's a foul. Anthony tried to swat Risache, but he didn't. So he had to be Magic and Celtics in the first round. Okay. Okay. Stick off me, boy. Weak ass. Stupid. You dumb. You ass. Mid. They're mid. Actually, they're not even mid this year. There was a streak where they literally had like how many straight mid games in a row? Or mid years. Like they'd be like 41 and 41. Mid. They're mid. MJF. They stink. Why I bet Nolan 2 bases. I just would have got 45 in the bag. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've already seen that. Someone must have sent that dude from the Philippines packing, which is sad because I wasn't going to ban him. I just gave him a warning. Yeah, mods, you know what to do. If you see someone being stupid in the chat or spamming, being malicious, feel free to send them to the Shadow Realm. Detroit losing 5-0? That's tough. So Dominic Barlow's in for Levert. Mann's in for Okongwu. Houston's in for Cole Anthony. Tristan Da Silva is in for Carter Jr. with Goga Batadze and Jet Howard for the Magic. Risache, Barlow, Niang, Mann, and Krejci for the Hawks. 2 shots for the Frenchman. Risache. Zachary Risache. Correa got hurt. Damn. That's tough. First free throw. One more coming up for Zachary. Zachary Risache. Oh. Free throw number 2 is good. 114.89, 340 to go, or 347 to go here in the fourth. It's been all Magic since the first quarter. They have not trailed since. They've actually been up by double digits most of the time, too. Aside from that little surge the Hawks went on. When they got it to like down 3 and then they couldn't catch up. Because they stink. 37-16 fourth quarter for the Magic. And so Boston fans, I know quite a few of you guys on here. My guy at Beantown Breakdown, Bobby. Yeah, Orlando Magic versus the Celtics. That'll be fun. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. 115.89. One more free throw coming up for Tristan. Is up and good. For Da Silva. Colorado. Here's Barlow. Mann. Up for 2 is missed. Now, for those who are wondering, how did Terrence Mann end up on the Hawks? Well, before the trade deadline, he was acquired by the Clippers. Well, he was traded by the Clippers for Bogdanovich. Pull up and missed. Right after they traded DeAndre Hunter, they also traded away Bogdanovich. 3, no. I don't think they made any other moves. Of course, the Hawks had DeJounte Murray for a while, and then they traded him. That's how they got Desmond Daniels. Here's a drive. Nice pass to the corner, and it goes almost out of bounds. He somehow saved it. Beats the trap. Goes up, and it's a 24. Violation. 2:28 to go. It's inside. Niang gets blocked by Goga. Goga. Just say no. Bum. God, no. So Magic fans, congratulations. You guys will have another playoff series where you guys will be able to play in Orlando. You don't have to. You guys can be like us. resting up for the rest of the week. And then you guys will be also playing on Sunday. And they'll probably have freaking Celtics and Magic at noon. I'm sorry, at 1. And they'll probably put us at like freaking 7:30 or something. So when it comes to night 2 of WrestleMania, I am probably not going to be streaming it, unfortunately. Because the Cavs will be playing, and I'm not missing it. So, tough nuts. 150 to go here in the 4th. It's been all Magic for the entire second half. Drive up and missed. Trae Young got sent packing because he decided to be a little child. With his... Ooh, damn. Worked by Paolo. He decided to be a little child. Having a little temper tantrum. And, of course, the Hawks will have to win on Thursday to stay alive, or they will play the Cavs. If they win against the Bulls or Heat. Goes in the dunk. Trae Young and versus Donovan Mitchell. And there's a steal but a foul on Goga. Bo Atkinson entering the transfer portal. Ooh. Buckeye fans on a forum I look at were talking about him. Okay. Interesting. Every game it earned ACC D Lineman of the Week honors. 2 years of eligibility left. Damn. That's funny. Free throw. Good. 20 to go. Celtics in 6. I could see it. Be nice and give the Magic at least 1 game. Oh, and up, and he missed it. Oh, and guys be falling all over the place. There's another foul. Trae Young will go Lakers or Clippers soon. So I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked at all. I'll say probably Lakers. Play with Bronny and LeBron James and Luka. Yeah, I could see that. Free throw, good for Barlow. Niang got 15 points on 5 made field shots. That's funny. And 1 3. Wow. Free throw is up and good. The man. Wang is an air ball. Less than a minute to go. 120.95. Man. Drive. Pull up for 2 is no good. Batadze will take it. So the people that operate the arena can take the play-in tournament signage down and officially put playoffs up. As 27 seconds to go, they're just going to sit on this as the Orlando Magic are advancing to the first round of the NBA playoffs, where they will face off against the Boston Celtics in what should be at least rather entertaining series. I mean, it shouldn't be a snooze fest. At least if the Magic play a little bit like this. If Paolo shows out, I think they can definitely put up a fight. Now, are they going to win the series? No. No. It would take a Herculean effort by the Magic for them to beat the Celtics. But you never know. You never know. So that is going to wrap it up for that. I'm going to go through the box score, and then I'm going to head on out of here. Magic win 120.95. And the Magic are on the face of the Celtics. The Hawks will be playing for their lives on Thursday against the winner of Bulls and Heat. So, for the Hawks, 28 from Trae Young, little child. Do a little temper tantrum at the end there, of course, because his team got their butt beat by the Magic. 12 for Gay. Literally, that's his name. Muhammad. So it looks like Gueye, but it's Gay. That's how it's pronounced. 11 for Okongwu and 7 apiece for Risache and Daniels. And then off the bench, you got 15 from Niang. Funny how he's the highest scorer on the bench. That's tough. 7 for Levert, 6 for Barlow, and 2 for Mann. In total, 32 of 84 from the field, 38%. 4 for 21 from 3, 19%. And 27 of 34 from the line, 79%. 42 rebounds, 22 assists, 5 steals, 5 blocks, 7 turnovers, and 18 fouls. For the Magic, 19 from Wendell Carter Jr., 17 from Banchero, 13 from Wagner, 9 from Joseph, and 5 from KCP. Off the bench, a huge 26 from Cole Anthony and 16 from Black. Other than those two, nobody really did anything. 6 from Isaac, and then 4 from De Silva, 3 from Harris, and 2 from Bataze. In total, 44 of 91 from the field, 48%. 11 of 39 from 3, still not good, but way better than the Hawks, 28%. And 21 of 27 from the line, 78%. 54 rebounds, including 12 offensive rebounds for the Magic. They owned the boards on both sides. 28 assists, 6 steals, 9. These guys had 9 blocks, brother. Oh my God. 9 blocks, 8 turnovers, 25 fouls. So yeah, Orlando's on to the playoffs. Atlanta is playing for their lives on Thursday, and I will be live for that game, regardless of who it is. So if the Atlanta Hawks lose, that's tough. If they win, we want the smoke, and we gonna kick their ass. Let's be real. So with that being said, guys, as always, shout out to everyone who came through tonight. Shout out to Rays and his betting stuff and his parlays, Paramjot, Edwin. Shout out to my Filipino friend who showed up but was sent packing for really no reason. I mean, he did spam, but I gave him a warning. Shout out to Chua and Paramjot, Jacob, Tribe, Daniel, Rudy, GameCube, Fox. Shout out to you all. And once again, score tonight, 120-95 Magic win. And I'll be back tomorrow night for Kings and Mavs. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow night for Kings and Mavs. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog.